My name is Lisa. Welcome to the live stream. Happy full moon in Aquarius. There's light at the end of the tunnel. This curse is in reverse. Breaks down to a 5. Whatever you were going through, there's a promise attached to it. Alright, collective. This for the Aquarius Sturgeon full moon. There's that ghost dance again. I don't know if some of you are having paranormal activity, but it's that time of the year, I guess. Summer will soon be winding down, soon heading into the fall season. I already cleaned the cards. Pull out the base here. I double clarify. Entered. Hello. And yeah, let's pull out the base, and then I double clarify. If the first set of clarification that I do all in the upright. If these come out, the second set comes out in reverse, I'll take that. Past. Stand still. Breaks down to a 7. Many of you have been holding off. I think you're seeing what happens next. That has been your stance on a lot of things. I think many of you have just been meditating, asking the divine for guidance. All right, what's in the right now? How do light workers in Starseed right now know? What are they thinking about? What's the main energy right now? Smoky mirror, yeah. Breaks down to 11. The stance, some of you are looking for clear direction. I think some of you have been waiting for clear direction before moving forward. Some of you are kind of stuck in this middle world too. Thunder also came up. Yeah, you're looking for a sign. Put that with that one. There's another 2 11s. 11, 11. Hi. Here at the beginning. I almost put the thumbnail as my what I was talking about last night with the picture of my parents with the 1111 etched into it. Yeah, what's in the future? What's coming in the future? Thank you. Beauty way. Number 4, stability. I really look at this as a divine feminine card. Hi, spiritual prepper. How are you doing? Told you I'd be coming on today. Welcome. Everybody can hit the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. All right. How are you going to be moving through the month, collective? How are you going to be moving through the month? Spirit of the Most High, need your assistance. Show me, please. Completion. Look at that. Yeah, you're at the end of the cycle. I was saying this. I think some of you are looking for the next. You know that this cycle was completing. I think many of you, the energy coming in, you're going to feel so much better. And you're looking for clear direction at this time. What is your next step? Well, whatever was going on here, you're going to be seeing endings and new beginnings all month. Going into the new moon in Virgo. That's when you're going to get this clear sign of which way you're moving. What's the obstacle for the light workers and starseeds? What do they need to be aware of? Medicine wheel. Always look at this house as the Wheel of Fortune. From 35-8. Got 2 wheels. 2 completions and the beginning of something new. Some of you are healers as well. Y'all know this. You already knew this. Sacrifice. The witness. Put that here with the obstacle. Mystical shaman. Wow. Like I said, some of you are definitely healers here. I think some of you are with this standstill, smoky mirrors, and thunder, like in the right now. You're waiting for the divine to speak. They usually say the divine, you can speaks through thunder and lightning. Voices like the sound of thunder. I think with this standstill here in the recent past and the waiting, I think you guys have been witnessing some things that you guys do. Timing, I'm hearing. Timing. Another 10. Completion. And new phase into the new beginning. Okay. God, how are you going to be helping the light workers and starseeds throughout this time, please? How are you going to be helping them? I know, I forgot to pray. We will pray as soon as I get this done here. We'll pray over this spread and then... I know. Aries, impatience. Upper world. Oh. Some of you are going to be getting a lot of new downloads, and like I said, you're going to be heading into the ethers a lot quicker, a lot easier. Eagle here, your prophetic gifts coming more online than ever before. Number 5. 7. I really look at this as also a lot of more angelic protection as well coming in. We all know that the divine lives in the upper realms. Can't be on this low 3D world. Please. The moon. The moon cycle. As you see, she embodies the moon energy. All the phases. She feels it. I think this is something that you're going to start noticing even more in your body. Moon represents the feminine energy. There's another 10. Breaks down to a 1. I really feel like the feminine energy is getting healed as well. That's really coming out in this reading. Well, and that makes sense because Virgo does represent feminine energy coming in. Now, it's not ruled by the moon. However, it is like the epitome of the Virgin. So, some of you, your feminine, like I said, your feminine energy is getting healed as you ascend. There's ascension happening. More clear direction. Understanding that whatever was in the past is being completed. Just let it go, I'm hearing. All right, what is the outcome here? The outcome. You know, a lot of people just organically, or not organic, they usually just do the whole split and then they just lay down, like, I like the organic. So sometimes it does take a little bit longer for cards to come out. There's that circle of life. Here's more completion. This was in your energy, your main energy 2 weeks ago. Now it's in the outcome. The completion of this circle, completion. Medicine wheel, completion. Circle, completion. The moon phases, cycles. Hummingbirds. Some of you might be traveling too. Number 8. 8 was a big portal. 8's here, 8's there. Give me one more for the outcome, please. One more. Thank you. The sun. Vision quest. They gave me 2, so wind, which makes a lot of sense. We are in an air element right now, as far as with where the moon is. Saturn's there as well. What does Saturn do? Wreaks havoc. Just kidding. All right. Thank you for this spread so far, Spirit. We're going to pray here over this spread, and then we'll get started with clarification. Spirit of the Most High, first off, I want to give you so much gratitude and thank you for all your provision, all your favor, all your help, all your protection, especially during this time where dark forces are doing their damnedest to take out us who have these gifts to be able to give to the world. We thank you for our gifts. We ask for you to also enhance them in the face of opposition. We ask for our voices to be heard loud and clear, and for favor to be bestowed upon us. And we're thanking you in advance for this. I want to thank my angels, my guides, and most of all, for the fact that I'm connected to you. I ask that my voice be a sounding board for you. Use me how you deem worthy, God. I ask that every single person that comes on this stream be extraordinarily blessed. And so it is. The sun. Leo energy. Hi, Leo. And some of you are coming out of being unhappy or upset about having to leave something in the past. Either that or somebody's upset about that with you. Some of you aren't making a move or weren't making a move here in the past. Okay, I think that you were just like with smoky mirror, you didn't have clear direction. You were waiting to hear from the voice of the divine. God saw your patience, so this beauty way completion seemed like it took forever, Knight of Pentacles. However, it's coming. Ooh, I'm hearing coming swiftly this time. That's our defender I'm hearing. 10 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. 3 more shuffles. 7 of Wands. There's those dark forces coming at me. Just to be annoying. Look at them. Pulling her hair. Like that was in the recent past in the last week. 2 more. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, many of you have completed your healing. Many of you are ready to move forward fully. In the face of fear and all of that stuff. 1 more. Celebration. We're overcoming. Hi, B. How are you? Yeah, and here's the 7 of Wands, Queen of Wands right here. That just flew out on my lap. I'm not going to take it. However, here we go. Now, I don't usually check out the chat feed while I'm doing lives, but I'm going to be getting the end. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to start recording for the sign. Okay, we are done. Okay. All right, here we go. I stand still here in the past for the light workers and Starseeds. That's what I need to know. God, why? The Fool. Walking over that rainbow bridge. High vibing. Many of you have just been focused on your path. Starting a new journey. Four of Swords. Rest and rejuvenation here. I very well could have been what this standstill was too. Some of you are so done being patient. The Fool does represent a lot of impatience too. Why is the Fool here with standstill? The Fool here with standstill. The Devil. Well, at least he's not coming out in the obstacle this time. You defeated it. This bound and being bound by Saturnian energy. Yeah. No offense to Capricorns out there, but that's why I also look at the World card as your card too. Even though I know it has the 4 fixed elements on it. You guys need another major arcana than just the Devil. Come on. It's not fair. I mean, yeah, it does represent structure and government. Yeah, it looks pretty familiar. Having the people bound. Remember, taxation without representation is theft. All right, Smoky Mirror with Thunder. There's that 7 of Wands. The agitator, I'm hearing. Yeah, these dark forces were coming in to try and confuse you. I think you're still fighting them off. Like negative energy, negative thought projections. There's a world. Hi, Capricorn energy. I just said that. Which I really look at this one especially because it usually the world card represents the 4 fixed elements or the 4 fixed signs. This represents the 4 cardinal signs. Some of you are waiting to take action. You're tired of being in this not knowing what's next state. You can even hear the voice of God. Your next move. Why's Thunder here? 11-11. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Strength. Leo season. Like I said, many of you have had ideas internally. But I think you have to understand that we are on a new path now, kind of like on a new cycle. However, the 3D keeps trying to pull you back in to the drama. Look, if you guys had plans or ideas that you haven't, it's kind of like a dream that you guys haven't stepped out in yet, and it's still there. You know it's still there. I think it's time to start moving out in that. Pregnant with ideas. Why is Beauty Way here? Like I said, I'm going to double clarify this. Beauty Way. King of Pentacles. Tarian energy. 4 of Pentacles. Look, dude has a blindfold on in this picture. It's right there for you. You just couldn't see it. Time to take the blindfold off. 6 of Pentacles. Time to take that blindfold off, folks. See the writing on the wall. This is that Saturn squaring Uranus in Taurus. So aware. Yeah. Mars is also there, which represents the Fool. Yeah, there's a new opportunity coming in for you to seize it. You just have to be able to take the blindfold off so that you can see what you're doing. This confusion. Some of you also feel like the universe has been holding back. And if dark forces have been holding back good things from you, I'm telling you, it's complete. 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 All of this cycle complete. Now, the structures that are going on in the 3D around us, we have to let them fall. That's a completion too. We know that this year's July 4th energy, that has to do with our Pluto, America's Pluto return. Last time this happened was in 1776. What happened in 1776? So in the 3D, there's completions happening even here in North America. All right, why is completion here? For the energy you're moving through. Yeah, you're moving through it quick too. Here's Knight of Wands, Sagittarian energy. Nine of Pentacles, stability, 9 and 9. September 9th, write it down. Something going on September 9th. That's in our next portal. 9-9 Virgo energy. That'll be square in Sagittarius. And another 9 or 9. Okay. 9, yeah. I think you're going to get the realization of this. You're also, like I said in the last reading, you're moving through realms, and how God's going to be helping you is being able to move swiftly. Unscathed, I'm hearing. You defeat this devil energy here. Why is the medicine wheel? I'll clarify that doubly, but like, what more do I have to tell you? We just have to get it in our brain that we're not staying in the matrix. Medicine wheel. Some of you also have healing gifts that you've been holding back on. Some of you witness people legit get healed when you work with them. Or just being in your energy, they feel better, don't they? Why is medicine wheel in the witness here for the obstacle? I think it's just understanding who you are. You're not a slacker, collective. You're not. 3 of Wands. I'm not going to take the rest of this book. I had 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. We all know 3 of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. I'm hearing you need to take action. Whatever you've been holding back on, quickly. At least over the next few weeks, getting your ducks in a row. There's some things that you've been holding off on, like I said, that you need to do. That resonates for me as well. Waiting for those ships to come in. I think part of the obstacle is feeling like you've been waiting, and then like now you're like over, and it's not going to happen. No, it's happening. Here's what you need to do with the witness. You need to recall all the times that the divine came through for you and focus on that. This is how to get through this. You need to be the obstacle. Physician, heal thyself. We have the ability to heal ourselves and others without pharma. Put it that way. Our bodies are amazing. Knight of Swords. The Hierophant. There's my God card. You need to go up to the divine if you have questions and ask. Get on your knees. Say, look, we need help here. Hanged Man will gain a different perspective. Possibly if you're dealing with heartbreak still, yeah, that's one area that you need to work on. There very well could also be somebody that comes in to try and talk to you too. And don't try not to be cruel. I know it's hard. Some of you very well, the power of, I got this last night after my live, the power of the testimony. Speaking how the divine has helped you. And telling other people to help increase their faith. The more that we do this and we tell our stories, it increases the faith of other people. Also, it makes the atmosphere right because our voice is connected to our spirit and connected to our soul. And the more that we speak, it comes out of your spirit. And that's how we co-create with the divine. Speaking what God has done for you, how you've made it through. That's when your ships are going to come in. You're going to see an increase in your healing anointing as well. How God's going to be helping you. Words have extraordinary power. That's why all of the gaslighting that we see happening in the world, I don't need to explain anymore. All the gaslighting that we see happening in the world, that's why they're trying to change the meaning of words so that we don't use power words and confuse people. We're not going to be confused, collective. I'm going to tell the divine about it. I'm going to pray about it. Then we're going to move out in faith when the divine gives us the right way to go. Why is the upper world here? For how God's going to be helping us. 10 of Wands. Dropping those burdens. Turning it into an Ace of Wands. This is my walking by faith and not by sight card. With the upper world. Yeah, some of you are like, I don't know where I'm going, but I soon know where I've been. Yeah. Hanging on the promises of the songs of yesterday. Temperance. But I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Here I go again. Yeah. Hang on one second. I am, but I don't have any extra money at the moment.
I have a 20. I think I have like $25.
Well, I can make food for me. Don't worry about it. I'll get it. No problem. Thanks anyway, Liv. Yeah, I think if you've had a lot of if you've had a lot of pain, I think that's one of the things that the divine is telling you need to let go of. Bitterness, pain, resentment. Forgiveness is for us, collective, not for the other person. Actually, that was something that I just said today to somebody on one of my Aries readings. Not my particular, but one that I was watching. And the dude was like, yeah, Aries, you might not want, might not want to forgive. And I'm thinking, no, I'm selfish. I'm going to forgive. I'm an Aries. That is one innate ability that taking on this Aries forgiveness energy does instead of being bound by the devil here in the past. That's one of the innate abilities that Aries has is people bitch and complain that we move on so fast. Well, it's an ability that the divine has given us, the faith like a child, and the ability to forgive even when people screw us over. Why would we, forgiveness isn't for the other person, it's for us. And we don't have to have that person back in our life. But it frees us from the chains that bind. And I think that that's what's happening. You're going to feel a whole heck of a lot better. And it's going to be very supernatural with the upper world. God's giving you this. Remember, joy is a choice. Having joy and being happy is a choice. We can choose every day to wake up and be bitter, but that just makes us angry and more resentful. Some of you ladies, my cycle, I don't want to hear it. I know what you mean. You're going to have victory here. I'm telling you, if you do this, that almost means we have to forgive those who roll over us. That I'm not saying we need to worship them, but even those who roll over us in that Saturnian energy. Man, and that's going to be a hard one for me because I don't like Gestapo. Just don't. But ladies, yeah, I understand. Some of you also might be having your cycles healed as well. If you've had any issues with your sacral chakra or your root chakra, yeah, you're spending more time with the divine. I feel like that is what's getting completely cleared out. Not to mention your mind space too. Your heart space. Yeah, it's going to clear out. You guys are getting a chakra upgrade. Okay? They're all getting activated. The moon. Why is the moon here also? 9 of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. This is the key to you, for you to be stable and on your own. This is the minor arcana to the Empress. Yo, if you guys are looking for a job, or you guys are looking to move out in something else that has been on your heart, that's been a wish fulfillment, like I said, 9 is going to be big. Write it down. See if I'm lying. It's like 8 was huge with what we saw in the 3D. 9 is going to be big too. And that is the Virgin energy, a Virgo. All right, the outcome. Here's that circle completion. And the sun, being happy. This is a choice, but you have to lay the burdens down. Okay? And it's through forgiveness, guys. It is. The more, here's the thing. Many of us have been single in this community for a really long time, because many of us, and it's like I said, I understand the whole how much we've been betrayed. But what makes us any better than Jesus Christ? Huh? What makes us think that everybody's not going to betray us, and we're going to be left on a cross to bear for God to vindicate us and to ascend us higher? And then we become the teachers in this day, and the healers, and the shaman. We still have that God DNA in us. We do. Many of us were very smart when it came to the whole, I'm not even going to, you already know what I'm talking about. Something that could stop that God particle on the inside of you. Many people were forced to take that we didn't. This is an offer of divine emotional healing as the outcome. Being able to give your cup to somebody else again and be happy in a brand new relationship. I'll look at all the comments when I'm done here. I draw one here and a clear vision on how to move out. Page of Wands, you're going to get, telling you, a divine spark, man. Wheel of Fortune. It's going to help your money. All of this is going to help you. All these come out. I'm going to take them. Make sure that nothing fell. See. Okay, they were right. Telling you. Oh, yeah. Look, for the sun, you have the Hermit. There's that Virgo season. What did I tell you? Well, thank you, Cynthia. There's that Virgo season. Here's with the Hermit. Many of you have something so deep on the inside of you that wants to come out and wants to be birthed. And what's been holding you back has been this, the bitterness, and it kept you stuck, collective. And I think many of you, these chains are being removed. And I think you're going to get even more ideas on how to facilitate this with yourself. Make sure over the next few weeks that you're writing down the downloads that you're getting. If you're getting specific things as far as like different healing modalities and stuff, please be writing them down. I see that this is coming in with Vision Quest 2 as your outcome with the Ace of Pentacles. This is brand new. I said, God's like all the new. King of Cups with the Wind. Brand new emotional connectivity and emotional stability. Many of us don't like being out in public. Many of us don't like dealing with the public because of this. Dark force is coming and trying to confuse you. That's over. You have to understand this. All those dreams that you have on the inside of you, you've been waiting to hear thunder, God's voice in the midst of this. It's coming in quick. Don't miss it. Oh, they can't miss. I'm hearing you can't miss it. it's going to be so plain and in front of your face as the outcome. You're going to be happy when you've successfully completed this. Ooh, here's another 9. I can't. 8, 8. Yeah, a lot of this acceleration started this month. You're going to really start seeing it going into the Virgo season. I got chills everywhere. Thank you, God. Thank you for loving us when nobody else did. And your cups. Many of you have been planting really, really good seeds. You have. They've been watering, you've been taking care of them, you're just waiting to reap the harvest. And I'm hearing that that's what's coming, which also represents September. The end of August, beginning of September. This is the beginning of harvest season. 5 shuffles, the Fool, 10 cups. Brand new start. Something that you're going to be emotionally happy with. If you're looking at a new job or you're looking at something along those lines, I'm hearing step out in faith. God will do the rest. The Empress. 10 cups. Like I said, I really feel like this has to do with your money, but it also it's tied to your emotions. And if there was any kind of toxic emotions that was holding on, you got to cut that cord. Many of you are. Like, enough of this. All right, why is the Fool here with the Devil who had you standing still for so doggone long? That was, okay, that was the open door, guys. You need to close that door to unforgiveness. Yeah, what happened to you wasn't okay, but like I said, Jesus he wasn't treated fairly either. He was perfect and still got crucified. Strength in reverse. This energy was zapping your strength. It was. It was almost like anything you tried to step out in, there was a blockage. And I'm telling you what it is. It's this unforgiveness. It was zapping your strength. Judgment. God's coming in to give you your strength back. I like this card. Even one more. Why strength here? The stand still, the Devil. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. This is not that God understands it hasn't been fair. Okay? He didn't do this to punish you. He did this so that you could overcome. He did this so that you could have your spirit and your soul refined. Because what's happening and what's coming for you to do in the next phase of all of this is partially your dream come true. God spoke this over your life and put it in your spirit, something specific that you know what I'm talking about. And it just seemed like every single time there was a blockage. And it seemed like you always got the raw end of the stick. The wolves in sheep's clothing would make its way through your barriers and begin to zap your energy. And you'd be fighting against the wounds instead of another 9. Sorry, I almost teared up here. This has been a fear. Okay? You can let your guard down, collective. Open up and allow God to heal that. Because whatever was like I said, I understand. I was very bitter for a real long time for all the shit that has happened to me when I just tried to be nice to people. I get it. I'm not perfect. Trust that. I'm a shit show most of the time. I'm not getting better. But yeah, when these thought projections and these things come up, remember you're not forgiving for the other person. You're doing it for you to be free of this. And this is probably the stuff that you were thinking about here in the past. Anytime I let my guard down, someone came in and wrecked my whole thing. Someone stole from me. Someone stole my energy and my strength. Well, that cycle's coming to an end. But you have to do your part in allowing this final phase to complete so that your wishes can actually be fully fulfilled. And that baby can come to the surface. Whatever you've been carrying. Ooh, Emperor at the bottom of the deck. All right, why is the Seven of Wands here? It's a magician. Having all the elements on your side to cut this off. I came out in the upright. I'm glad to see that because someone was using magic to keep you stuck. You know, this very well could be this past energy that you need to forgive. If someone was using dark force energy to keep you stuck, it's because they come in, give you an offense, you get offended, and then there's an open door. Okay, does this make sense? And it caused confusion. I'm giving you the key to recognize this. I mean, this can be as much as even watching the MSM. You know, people are very offended this day and age. Trust me, they are magicians. They tell a vision, don't they? We're not going to go there. All right. Gemini energy, Capricorn energy, Piscean energy. So you got Neptune, Saturn, and Mercury all backing this right here. So wherever you have Neptune, whatever's going on in your chart right now, those are the planets that are supporting this. There very well could be someone that comes in and tries to get you offended again, to keep you stuck. You know, just understand that this is what dark forces do. They don't want, and they use people. It's not technically the people, it's the energy that's driving them. Okay? They want to keep you offended. They don't want you powerful. They don't want you walking in love. And that's what we're called to. All right. Understand you have the power to defeat this. And they're exactly. You have the power to defeat this. God's given you all the tools, all the elements to come out clear-headed and move into your purpose and your calling and your destiny and your dreams and your goals. God's going to speak directly right to you. All right. This is I shit you not. Seven of Swords again in the World card with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, watch out for that, folks. If you very well, some could try and come at you, and keep your dreams close to your chest. You walk in power and the authority and the anointing. God's going to give you the ability to defeat this and close this out. You just can't get offended, okay? I understand it's hard because of how wounded and how bound we were here in the past. It zapped your strength. But you're getting your strength back to be able to defeat this and follow your path. Also in the 3D, there's something that has to do with thunder here. Is there a warning here, God? Weather manipulation. I'm hearing. Don't fret, my pet. Just don't fret about it. We know it's happening. So, all right. Why is the Nine of Cups here with thunder? of this card. Three of Pentacles. This is a part of your contract of why you came to this earth. This is your ancestors and your guides going up to the divine creator and saying, look, she's passed the test. We need to be able to get her on to the next level. This is also your ancient ancestors, your guides. And also, if these people, look, this is also a divine switch out. Like I said, if when you defeat this energy, and it's not people, when you defeat this energy, I've said it before, those guides that aren't being used, those angels that aren't being used, those ancestors that they've tried to use against you, guess what? They saw what was happening. Now they're up at the divine and saying, this isn't right. Can we go work for Divine Feminine or the collective of light workers and starseeds? Because they seem to get this whole forgiveness thing. They very well could be doing plan, plotting, and strategizing to do a switch out on these hoes. I'm hearing. They don't want, like I said it in the last reading, they do not like working with dark force energy. They don't. They want to do a switch out for people who use their power and authority for good. King of Pentacles with Beauty Way, and yeah, you guys are going to really start looking good. And if you are looking for a job, but it's here, you just have to take off the blindfold. Stop holding back. Some of you also, I'm hearing, you might end up finding your person at a job. Someone's going to see your worth. Beauty Way, King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, King of Cups. Why is Beauty Way with King of Cups and Four of Pentacles here for the incoming energy? This is the energy that's right. This is what's going on in your environment. That was past energy that you overcome. Justice card. It did come out in reverse. So this is definitely karmic. If there is any fear of holding back, I'm hearing don't do that. Karmic justice. Somebody's not going to be very happy with your glow up. Ooh, they're not. Your stability, your glow up. Why is justice in reverse? I need to see this. Why is justice in reverse, please? Nine of Swords. The energy is very, very, very high right now, folks. Some people feel like what happened, this is what's going to go on, and this is what dark forces are going to try and project. This isn't fair. Why did this happen to so-and-so, happen to me? Why is this happening? Don't get in this mind frame where you can't sleep. Some people are just stubborn, drinking from their own cup. Yeah, because when this stuff starts coming up, I'm telling you, God's going to start showing you and revealing places that still need refined, because this is a never-ending process, I think, for all of us. And when those thoughts come up for you to heal, it very well could come up, but that's not fair. What happened to me, and it very well could keep you up at night. Just don't fret about it. Another 9. Telling you, September's going to be big. Some of you very well could be moving in silence too. Some of you want people to get what they have coming. I understand that, but however, you'll see that happen when you let go. Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands in reverse. You very well could be getting a message too. Possible employment. Maybe some of you have been worried about this. Like maybe you have been seeing some unjust things happening in a workplace, and you're like, man, if I was a snitch, I'd tell. Somebody else, it looks like, is doing that for you. Something's being revealed where things were not right and things were not fair. This is all for this completion. That's going to happen very, very quickly when you can identify where this has been hindering you and your process, excuse me, moving forward. Plan plot. I really am catching the whole plan, plot, and strategizing behind the scenes, contracts and ways to get you possibly out of the way. Well, this is not going to work. Not anymore. Like I said, whatever happens with this completion, know that the divine got your back and it's coming in quickly and it's going to be better anyway. So whatever the devil meant for your harm, God's going to turn it around for good. Knight of Wands with the completion. Why is that here? That's a Knight of Wands for the completion. There's that Fool. Did come out in reverse. I really think this energy back here is going to try and hold on and come at you. I think some of you might fear this as well. And because you, at this point, I think you're going to start getting more clarity. This is what you've been asking for. Like the fog to lift. We need clarity. We need to know which way we're going quickly. And of course, the Fool represents taking a leap of faith and moving on. See you later, B. Completion. Wow. Look, some of you might have wanted to move out and things, and it felt like you were being stopped. However, you didn't have all the details and stuff. That very well could have been also why things didn't work here, and there was a standstill back here. With the Knight of Wands and the Fool in reverse, I really feel that some of you have to understand that this completion isn't like onto the same phase or on. No, you're going to a completely different timeline shift quickly because this whole thing's complete. Some of you have been praying for this. God, please help. We need your assistance. 10 of Wands. There's that drop in that burdens. Some of you are like, I just want to get this over with. However, healing does take time, collective. It does. I think some of you are really over snitches too. Like just people who just, I'm getting like workplace drama type of stuff. People going to the boss and being like, did you see so-and-so? Like that type of shit. Like some of you might be seeing some of this, and some of you might want to say something and be like, yeah. However, I'm here and pray for them. Don't worry, God got that. You just need to give it over. And I see this as you're moving through the month, you're completing all of this. And it's going to happen rapidly. However, I think because with that Fool in reverse here, you don't have the technical clear direction. You just know that your load needs to be lighter to be able to move into what you're doing or supposed to be doing at this time. All right. So, like I said, some of it has to do with your healing gifts, your healing anointing, how you overcome this, because this is your obstacle, is speaking out your mouth what you saw the divine do for you. The medicine wheel with the 3 of Wands, you've been waiting for this. Some of you have been so doggone, like patient, impatient. It's almost like the gas pedal, the brake pedal, the gas, like that gas, brake, gas, like, one step forward, 2 steps back. Some of you are like, I'm over that. God, but God, help. Medicine wheel with the 3 of Wands. Waiting for the ships to come in. Some of you are waiting for more downloads too. I'm hearing you're so full. What have you done with what God has given you already? because there's more coming in. But you need to empty out more of this other stuff that hasn't been cleared out. And a lot of it, I feel, really has to do with the mindset that this wasn't fair and that wasn't, like, that type of stuff. I very well could hear that you very well could have somebody coming back to apologize too. The creator's been on their ass. They see the error of their ways at this point. All right. Why is the Three of Wands? What is this here with medicine wheel for the opposite? Some of you have to embrace your gifts. King of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Swords. This is that stable Taurus, Uranus, Saturn square, North Node. Some of you might be also leaving a job as well. Just like you've witnessed too much. It almost has been holding you back, I'm hearing. Some people just like titles. They just like power. They've never had to do the hard work or study to do what they do. All right. Like I said, there very well could be another offer coming in with the Three of Pentacles here with the medicine wheel and the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles up here with this King of Pentacles here. Yeah, there very well could be another offer coming in. Whatever the error of your ways were, though, like with back there, that's not who you are anymore, collective. This very well could be somebody also coming in and being like, I remember the old you. I remember the old you. It very well could be a job, too, that a past job that's you didn't get along with somebody. That very well could be what could be holding you back, too, is fear of moving on to something better. The Witness. The Knight of... Someone's coming in to give you a message. You already know who this is. Knight of Swords with the Witness. Why is that here? Knight of Swords with the Witness. Two of Swords. Eight of Wands in your... or Eight of Swords in reverse. Some of you are not confused. Then again, you very well could have two different options coming in. You're about to take off the blindfold and be like, all right, well, this one feels more up my you're gonna know something's gonna feel correct for you. With the Witness here in the obstacle, you may have to tell one place no while you tell another place yes. Like you're gonna have a lot of new things coming in. This is the outcome. It's gonna make you happy. You know, I feel innately you're gonna know it's gonna make you happy. You're gonna get a message too. You just drop in that old offense, whether it was at a job, with a person, with family, any of that. Some of you are like, well, it might not have been fair, but so be it. Some of you might be late at night doing this healing too. Some of you might be like, God, help! God's just like, hold on a minute. We're in the middle of completing this. Gotta give those, gotta get these instructions and drop those burdens. And once you do that, drop all that bullshit, you can have clarity and see. The Sun also represents that. And in comes your stability. This is how God's going to be helping you. Look, God always provides for his kids. He does. You're all still here, right? You all still can pay your bills for the most part and all that. Yeah. God provides. Miraculously. We have to trust and have faith in that. And if God's trying to get you to move out and be amongst the masses again, we got to do that. We have to be obedient. Some of you are like, yeah, wow, God, I just like to be in the upper world. with the angels and hang out. It's a burden to be in the 3D. God, but you have a mission and a purpose here. It's why you came to this planet, not to, like I said last night, you didn't come to this planet to live a cushy life. You came to this planet to shake things up and change the atmosphere during this time. He's giving you access to the Akash records too. Some of you are getting mysteries and downloads and all of that stuff. Things that are going to make you super stable. You're going to take away all that pain you've been carrying around because you're walking by faith, not by sight. I think you're going to actually start being able to speak things, and you've already seen this. It's just going to start happening. I'm telling you. If you just take the step, God's going to back you up. I hear you, God. I know. I'm doing it. As soon as I get off here, you're going to see it before the Virgo new moon. Something's coming in before that new moon. You just have to step out in faith. Something like, I don't know if I want to go out amongst the Gestapo. I have to say it, yeah. All right, 10 of Pentacles with the upper world. Some of you are moving on from that energy. You have the 5 of Swords and the Lovers here. So yeah, there's probably a love energy as well that's getting released. You have Archangel Michael helping to defeat this. Again, defeated once and for all. I'm not saying you're never going to get offended again. You just have to remember to apply these principles when people come in and try and when the spirits come in and try and do this. Like I said, remember, it's not the person in the meat suit. It's what's going on in the ethers that's driving them. Okay? There's always things behind why. Most of it is their own unhealed trauma and wounds. So compassion is the name of the game. How Jesus moved is how we're supposed to move. So what'll make you happy? God very well could be bringing in a new person as well. Why is the moon in the 9 of Pentacles here? I think you're going to be happy just to get this over with. And to face some things. There very well could be a person coming in too. It's how God's helping you. He very well could be providing you with someone new. Someone's going to help you on your mission and your path. Leo in the house. This is going on right now. Here. The moon with the 9 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Speaking of the Gemini that hasn't talked to me in days, just message me. The moon, the 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yo, God's bringing in somebody to help you. Empress. Collective? This very well could have been what you have to release too. And as you're going through realms, you very well could be connecting with somebody who's going to make you super happy. I think every single area of your life you're going to start seeing breakthrough. You're going to be able to speak about it. It's an ending again with the circle. The circle of life. Yeah, Sun. And Vision Quest. Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit with the Sun. Virgo season. Yeah. Is the outcome. Something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Why is the Page of Cups here with the circle? I don't know where I'm going, but I soon know where I've been. Hanging on the promises. Why am I singing White Snake? That might be a sing for somebody. Anyway, Page of Cups with the circle. The star. Or that Aquarian energy. I think, oh, and the Empress too with the Hermit. Need I say more? Need I say more? This new cycle that's starting is all a part of your glow up. You're going to be looking very, very, very attractive coming up in the near future. It's going to be very apparent as well. Just your happiness in the face of everything else that's going on. And it's going to be like, oh, like, why are you so happy? Don't you see what's happening? We sure do. But we don't give a shit because it doesn't affect us. We're divine, period. Healed, divine, vision quest with the Ace of Pentacles, and we're moving on quickly. Thank you, Aquarius. You're being able, I feel like right now, you're kind of emotionally detaching from anything in the 3D, and you're seriously going to be working on what has been holding you back. Take it before the Creator and say, look, I know that this is holding me back. I don't want this to hold me back anymore. You know, we understand that we're going to have these type of people. Just show us how to deal with them better, God. It's like, all right, vision quest, new move. You're moving out like a boss queen, period. Glowing up into someone else, someone might be getting pregnant. Let's just throw that out there too. I like my pregnant card. Someone might be getting pregnant. Page of Wands, told you, something's coming in quickly, a messenger. King of Cups, wind with the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. If you have water and air in your chart, especially, this is especially for you. There's a new offer coming in. This is the element that's helping. The blade, yeah, cutting out all that old stuff. And all those old emotions, all those old feelings, those thought patterns, casting them down. God does call them fiery darts for a reason. That's to keep you stuck in offense and unforgiveness and keep you not glowing up. This is your outcome. If you need help with forgiving somebody, or you need any of that type of stuff, or you're energetically attached and you cannot get released because unfair. Some of you might be seeing a lot of people out speaking their truth of how unfair things are too. Don't fall in that trap. That's a trap I'm hearing. This was a trap that was set. I'm hearing. Gotcha, God. Absolutely, we're supposed to help other people, but we can't help other people until we ourselves have gone through it and come out the other side with experience. This is like so much pain and just not being able to forget about what somebody did. Look, you forgive for you be selfish and forgive for yourself. You don't forgive for that other person. I don't give a shit if they're a narcissist or not. You still forgive. Or you'll stay attached. One of the best things I can say is being able to forgive even them that have just blatantly, it wasn't them per se. It was the entity that they have an open door that attacked you. It wasn't technically even something that they wanted to do. Okay? It was subconscious. It's how they roll because they're being driven by a dark force entity. They don't know how to get free. And that is for us to understand how to get free here. And eventually, with your anointing, you're going to be able to help other people get free just by your mere presence. I'm not saying take anybody back who has personality disorders or anything like that, but you are required to forgive. People don't like to hear that. But I'm telling you right now, it's the truth. You want to be free of that devil energy that keeps on freaking attacking, and you got to forgive. Period. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will not be forgiven if you don't forgive. That is a specific instruction. Absolutely, the God of the Old Testament was all about rage and anger and wrath, and well, we're not living in that no more. We are now living in the Christ consciousness of forgiveness and mercy and grace. We got to walk it. We have to live it. We have to demonstrate it. Because if we don't, who else is going to? The church doesn't. I've saw more people in church, more, no offense, whatever, but I've saw more people that go to church that carry offenses all the time. But yet they think just because they go to a building and sit in a pew, it doesn't make them a Christian. It don't. I can go sit in my car in a garage. It doesn't make me a car. You got to walk it out, live it. And this is what we're called, and we are told to do this. This isn't an option. If you want those scales to balance out correctly in your favor, you need to give over the offense to the divine and let God handle it, however God sees fit. You need to not worry about karma and not somebody not getting their due diligence. God has it handled, I'm hearing. You need to worry about you. God will deal with them in the best way God knows how. We know how that goes. We know how that goes. We know the right from wrong. Most people do too. And I understand your frustration. Please trust me, I do. I'm an Aries stellium. I trust me. I understand. I'd like to slap most people who just don't care. I get it. But we can't do that. Absolutely, we do not have to have those people in our lives. You're not required to have anybody in you're required to fulfill your purpose and mission on this planet, and God's going to give you everything you need as you are walking out your purpose. God's been giving some of you specific instructions on which way you need to go. And we've been holding ourselves back. Okay? Yeah, dark forces haven't made it easy. But was it easy for Jesus either? Huh? Like I said, Jesus was betrayed by everybody and still had to forgive, or he wouldn't have been able to ascend. That is the key. And that's why God says the gate is narrow. The road is narrow and very few find it. I'm giving you the key. We need to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. And how you ultimately love them is you forgive them and you keep it moving. That frees you from that devil energy. Okay? I love you, collective. I'm just trying to help you. I understand this isn't the easiest thing to do because we've been hurt a lot. But, this is just the way it goes. Unless you forgive, you won't be forgiven. Period. I said, you very well could be getting apologies coming back and people coming in that did you dirty. And you might be like, I'm not answering the door. I don't want to talk to this person. Be gone. Holding back your forgiveness. That's not going to help, man. It's just going to piss you off more. No one's come in and apologize. Allow it to play out. Okay? It very well could give you closure. That's going to be what breaks all of these ties that have been binding us. Anywho, I hope that this all made sense. I'll look at the chat real quick. Thanks everybody for being on. If you're on here, please hit the like button. You can go back and rewatch. I also did start hit shoot, so I don't have anything published over there yet. I plan on doing that, trying to figure it out. I actually have to do it through my computer, so good times. Because I'm learning, I have to learn a whole new platform that I've never messed with before. And like I said, I was so used to YouTube that I didn't want to, being stubborn, I didn't really want to go on another platform, but I see that it's part of the expansion and a part of the contract that I signed. Like I can't just stay on here or I keep getting blocked. So I love you guys. Let me see. Video. I'm going to turn my camera up. Focus up here so I can read. Hi, everybody. God send me one yet. God will send me another. Like buses. Yes, it does. They do. It's not too late for marriage. Babies, really. I appreciate it. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate you being here. Chronos, B said. I know B, I think she had left. Thanks, Blue Flame, for divine. You're welcome, Dara. No problem. Hi, Queen of Swords. How are you doing? Done deal. Moments ago, Queen. Oh. I'm getting downloads now. That's what happens during my readings. Dream journal helps. Yes, it does. That's that Virgo energy, organized chaos. Mm-hmm. That mutable Virgo energy. Back to school energy. You're at the halfway point of the Earth's attunement. Mm-hmm. Signs everywhere that makes X. Marcus back. He left me alone for a while, but he's back lurking. Oh, I said we were having stalkers watching. Every time you're feeling better, they usually do try and come back in. It's okay. I'm feeling it because I'm Aquarius, so the moon and Saturn are both. Yes. Not to mention, then it's squaring Uranus, the North Node, and Mars, all in Taurus, South Node. The sun's in Leo. This, like, we're having a grand fixed square, so you fixed signs. Man, I love you guys. You guys are holding it down like bosses, man. You're doing way better than us Aries did. Us Aries were like, what in the hell is this? What is going on? We don't like this. Then again, most of us Aries that have blockages. You know, that's just the way it goes. Seems like the oxymoron. Yeah, Aries, Pisces, Sun. Yeah, B's got one heck of a chart. Love her to pieces. Sealed all protection around you. Yeah, we're gonna pray this. I'm glad that you mentioned that. I want to actually seal this reading up, and we're gonna lift it up to the divine and ask for whatever he wants to do to allow his will to be done in our lives. That way we can move on and we can move forward. Okay, we're gonna do a quick prayer here. All right, see this, God? We need this energy, we need released. We want these chains to be broken so that our true beauty can shine through. We're not triggered no more. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not near as triggered as what I used to be. I feel that wound coming in and be like, you know me, especially when I get triggered by narcissists. Eventually it just didn't bother me anymore. It was just all who they were. All right. Spirit of Divine Creator, I want to thank you for this message. I want to thank you for every single person that's on this stream. I ask that you bless each one to the fullest. I ask that you protect every single person on this stream. I ask that you protect our finances. I ask that you protect our emotional body. I ask that you protect us from any kind of toxic energy that tries to come against what your will is in our life. I ask that you give us divine revelation and make our path extremely clear of what we need to do next. We are the movers and shakers on this earth. So I ask for you to send us forth with your power, your love, and your grace. I seal this reading up. And I ask for you to seal it with the King's ring. Sign, seal, deliver. Oh, yeah. I ask that the angels lift it up to you. I ask that everything be purified. And whatever your divine will is on this earth, we ask for it to be done. We love you, God. Thank you. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Amen. I do enjoy doing these readings. These are some of my favorites. Thanks, guys, for all coming on. I do appreciate it. I did get 5 of the readings done for this month so far. I'm going to start working on the other ones right now. So, yeah, I'm going to do Pisces because I promised, since B was on my live stream last night. And she's pretty new to my channel. I actually met her on another live stream. And I started talking some astrology stuff and zodiac stuff. And she ended up coming over and checking out my channel then. Just showed up. I was talking about some of my experiences, my supernatural experiences from the time I was born. It was just crazy. All the stuff that we've gone through as a collective, all the stuff that we've gone through as human beings on this earth. God, seriously, if you live in the United States, we've seriously been uber blessed. So we need to be thankful for that. Now we have to ask God to fight for us. And that requires us to give up our pride and ego and forgive those who trespass against us and to deliver us from evil. We don't need to be led into any more temptation. I think we're over that. I mean, God does send you into the wilderness to level up. So just, you know what God told you to, just be obedient and walk out your path and your purpose, okay? God will meet you there. Be spending a lot of time in meditation and prayer. The world needs us more now than ever, okay? I love you. Be Jesus' hands and feet. Like he was here, that's what we're commissioned to do. And even greater. All right. I love you guys. You guys have a wonderful rest of your full moon, and I will see you back. I'll see you all back here for the Leo. No, not Leo. What? Leo is coming up. For the Virgo new moon. Okay? We'll see you then. And I'll probably come on and do a live stream here or there, but like I said, there's some things apparently that I'm still having to work through with going to be revealed. Not to get offended. All right, I love you. Have a great day. Bye.